Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the latest from the DC animated library, Wonder Woman Bloodlines in 4K. Channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. Wonder Woman Bloodlines is here in 4K, and this is the latest in the DC animated films. Probably one of the second ones from Wonder Woman in about 10 years. It's been a while since she's gotten a solo movie. So this one was actually screened over at New York Comic Con, I believe, and it did receive generally favorable reviews. I had a chance to check it out myself just recently over here, and I kind of concur with the general reviews that seem to be going out. It's kind of like another bit of a rehash origin story, this time taking place in the current animated DC continuity, which is loose, but it does make sense in a lot of ways. Now, there are certain other movies that take place outside of continuity, which they don't really kind of focus on, or they don't make a point to say. So it's really kind of hard to pick and choose which versions are part of this new, basically the new 52 continuity of the DC animated universe. Movies like Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for instance, are outside. They're their own thing. And the upcoming Superman Red Son, obviously, will be outside of the main continuity. But this one clearly takes place before and slightly after the Dark Side War in the main animated universe that we have now. So it does have that connective tissue, and we do get those, origin story kind of retelling. Now, Rosario Dawson returns as Wonder Woman, and I think overall she does a very good job. And we do have touches on the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman movie that have been brought over here, like Dr. Poison features inside here, and a couple other aspects. Steve Trevor, who's been in various incarnations. So there's a lot of familiar territory if you're a fan of Wonder Woman. And so overall, I felt the movie was okay. It's an average movie. It's not something I would necessarily go back to many times, but if you're a Wonder Woman fan, I think there is a lot to enjoy here, and I do enjoy the character quite a bit. I'm a big fan. So, all right, let's talk about the 4K, but before we do anything else, let's take a quick look at the unboxing. Okay, overall, Wonder Woman Bloodline has a pretty nice cover. I like the little shine here with the 4K logo. I know they do that, but they also accentuate, the wings here, and of course, aspects of Wonder Woman's costume. It's an overall really nice cover. I kind of enjoy it a lot. Back is your standard fare right there, and there's a spine for those interested. And of course, interior's nothing overly special. It's your standard black case, and there you go. It's just a little bit of disc art on the DVD copy, on the Blu Ray copy, and just standard black on the 4K. So, all right, enough of that. Let's talk about the picture quality and audio of Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Now, Wonder Woman Bloodline represents, of course, DC animation, which is not inherently the best looking animation that we get, on par with things like from major studios that put things out theatrically. So right away, it has that rough kind of look to it. It's definitely more of a streamlined process to get these films out. Now, sometimes they do take liberties with artistic style, like Batman Gotham by Gaslight is an example of when they do a little more stylistic thing. And before, as I mentioned, the Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But at the end of the day, these are kind of just direct-to-video movies, so they're not going to have that beautiful look. So when you apply things like 4K HDR, you are not going to have a huge bump up in quality. It's noticeable, but it's one of those where if you're comparing it to the Blu Ray, the average person probably won't notice. Now, there are certain aspects like HDR color pop, for instance, are prevalent. Like there's certain circumstances it obviously shows on screen, but it's not consistently noticeable, especially unless you're looking for it. Black levels seem to be okay. They're average for what we get here as far as the animation style, and level of detail, I would say, probably suffers the most. We don't get huge amount of bump in that area, but it's once again, just if you're really looking for it, you'll find it, but the average person probably won't notice it. But overall, I do think it's a serviceable 4K HDR image. Does it justify the price height? That's really pretty much, up to you. Now, as far as audio goes, we are given a 5.1 track DTS. And it, like most other of the DC animated, it's nothing special. It's nothing that's going to blow your speakers away. If you have a surround sound setup, you're probably going to find, some things here and there. Immersive audio is okay. It's not the best. The surround sounds, pick up plenty of action here and there, but it's not. It's really more of a front heavy kind of film. And that's just the nature of DC animated stuff. So while you get occasional action in the backgrounds, it's not prominent throughout the movie. As I mentioned, the fronts and centers are where most of your action are, and those don't really have any inherent problems. And there's a lack of overall oomph or strength to the audio track. But once again, it's the quality of the movie itself. It's not going to set your world on fire if you don't have this going on. So, if you're just watching with your TV speakers turned on, you aren't really inherently missing a whole lot, so don't worry about that. Overall, I'm going to give Wonder Woman Bloodlines, the picture quality and audio, a final score of a C-. That's just par for the course with these type of movies. They are not going to blow you away. If you want to upgrade from your Blu Ray, or if you want to get the best possible, yeah, this is worth your investment. But if you just have the standard Blu Ray, you're really not terribly missing too much. It's an okay movie, as I said. Especially if you're a diehard Wonder Woman fan, I think you'll find a lot here to enjoy. But, just be aware of what you're getting into as far as the 4K purchase. Alright, let me know in the comments below if you picked it up, which format did you pick it up in, and did you like the movie? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.